here is the author contribution. So first author is contributed the conceptualization, investigation, drafting original draft. So likewise, you have to be mentioned. In case anything is wrong in future, they will ask a proof. I am contributed writing the review part. You are mentioned here. One author is contributed the writing review and editing. But journal is asking a proof. I need the proof. Show me when they are contributed, how they are contributed. If you are failed to show your proof, that time also your paper possible to retract, which means published paper they can remove from the journal, they can mention the retraction notice. This is the reason paper is retracted. Likewise. So before starting the write-up, you have to be divide the authorship, which task you are going to be do, your co-authors are going to be do. Then literature reading is, I mean, relevant papers are already available or not. How much time you are going to be take for preparing this literature, formatting the research question. Everything we have to be clearly decide overall duration, maybe maximum 3 months or 6 months like this. You have to be prepare one workflow chart. Also, ethical committee application preparing, this is very, very important. In any kind of human involvements are there, we have to, if human or animal involvements are there, we have to get the proper ethical approval from the ethical committee or institutional ethical board or institutional review board. Likewise, it's various names, each organization. We have to get the proper approval before conducting the study. They will give you set of forms to you. You have to fill it. Then you have to be submit to them. They will take a certain duration. It's that's also varied one organization to organization. Sometimes minimum 1 month, 3 months, 6 months also it will take. Last time I applied for IRP in US, they took around 10 months. It is just a human survey only. Uh, for that also, it is exemption. For exemption giving, they took 10 months. But India, most of the institute do not have the IRP board. That is major lack. So if we do not have the IRP board, what we have to do, some independent boards are there. We are based on your field, you have to be find, you have to be applied to them. Otherwise, which organization having the IRP board, you have to be collaborate with them so they can easily get the IRP approval. So timeline is very, very essential thing. Authorship, you have to be decide before start the work. Otherwise, lot of problem will come, authorship issues. I will show you the time frame, how I will work for my paper. This is the sample timeline. If someone is interested, they also can prepare based on their study. It is based on the survey study. I prepared the timeline. So here, abstract, we have to decide the time. For example, work begin is January 1, then work end is February 15, then when we are going to be submit. Everything we will clearly decide and we will send the proper mail to the author before starting the work. They also have to be acknowledged. Once they are acknowledging, then only we have to start the study. So timeline, you have to decide responsibility, who is taking the responsibility for this part. Likewise, status, whether work is completed or ongoing. If it is completed on time, we have to mention on time. Likewise, so authorship also you can decide before starting the work. This is the sample format. We have to prepare abstract, introduction, research design, review, methodology. Survey study mean we have to do the email ID collection. Otherwise, we have to go for the field work. Then questionnaire preparation. How methodology is important for the study. Similar way, survey study, questionnaire preparing and formation of the questionnaire is very important. Next one, data collection and sending reminder. Likewise, plenty of tasks are there. So we have to divide the work, then only we can publish the work as soon as. Otherwise, it will take long time. Even one author getting the work delayed, it will impact overall our time period. So I told you we need the email proof. This is the sample proof. Before I am starting the study, I will send a mail to my co-authors. So collaboration on study. This is the study title. I'm inviting them. I'm plus to share with you revised research instrument. So please join it likewise. Then they have to give here is the research instrument, our institutional review board application form sample. These things we have to be attached. The authors are okay, then they have to give I accept the proposal. So here I mentioned what task they have to do. They have to do the analysis and interpretation of the collected data. He agreed. Same way, C also agreed to get the institutional review board approval and the data collection work. So after uh, also once we are starting the mail, we have to follow the same thread until completing entire study. Each time, no need to be create different email for the same concept. So it should be open. Once work is completed, then only it should be closed. So see this ma'am again sending the separate email. That's why I am attaching the documents also here. Uh, this is the proof. This is the approval. She get it from her organization. Then we are started the study. Then once study is come, I mean, once we are getting the ERP approval, I mean, institutional approval, then only I am sharing with her study questionnaire. It is the Google form format. So here, what are the things are important? So we have to inform to the student, it will take 10 to 15 minutes. It is completely voluntary. It is called informed consent, completely anonymous. Whatever things are not support to our study, we have to avoid it. Do not collect name or email ID. These are the things not support for our data analysis. So we have to collect the data mostly anonymous way only. See, such as a roll number, email, these things we have to be avoid to collect. We have to clearly mention, we are giving set of things. What is the study purpose? Why we are doing? How it is useful? Likewise, we have to give the clear cut information to our responder. They have to understand why we are doing this study. In case it is the medical research, we have to clearly each and every point. What are the I mean positive? What are the negative? Anything will affect because the clinical trial if they go for the test, something will happen. So everything they have to be clearly explained to the patient. Then only they have to conduct the study. They have to get the written signature. So this is also we have to confirm. In case the survey participants are there less than 18 years, we have to get the permission from the parents. Parents' consent is important. Then only we have to do this kind of studies. So then data analysis completed. He shared with me the data analysis. This is the thing we have right now. So next one, once your paper is ready, you are sending the mail, you are collected the data, completed the analysis, full paper is ready. Then what we have to do? So we have to find the suitable journal for our paper. For that, we have to read the journal aims and scope. Then we have to check the instruction of the manuscript format or word count. So I will show you one sample. Okay. Based on my paper, I found one journal. So this is the SAGE journal. Here they are mentioned first decision 21 days, acceptance to publication 27 days, then acceptance rate is everything they will mention, impact factor 2.1. So then we have to read the submission guidelines, whatever they are provided. So our paper, we have to be prepared as per the journal guidelines. Main thing you have to be check first aims and scope, whether your paper is suitable for this journal or not. If it is suitable, then you can check article types, how many words they are expected. So this journal is expected 3,000 to 10,000 word limit. Abstract, they are expecting only 150 words, keywords 5 to 6. So we have to be matched with this criteria. Then formatting style. So here they will provide, this is the format, title, abstract, keyword. Then as per things, we already discussed whatever things we are covered. So title page, here title page mean author bio is called title page. You have to mention your title, then your name, your institute affiliations, name, designation, institute affiliation, everything I will show you in next thing. So ethical approval is obtained or not. In case ethical approval is no need, for example, systematic literature review, if you are conducting me, so you have to be mentioned for this study, ethical approval is not required. Based on secondary data, we conducted the study. Likewise, you have to be declare it. If it is not belongs to this category also you have to be mentioned. Then data availability statement, survey you have to be mentioned. Data is available based on the request. Otherwise, data is not ready to share to the third party. It is only for internal use. Likewise, you have to be mentioned. These are the ethical aspect. So in case you are receiving fund for your research, you have to mention funding agency name. This is supported by so and so organization. For example, ICS are supported for my research, or my parent organization providing the support. Like this, you have to be mentioned it. Then acknowledgement section. This also have to be covered. Then statement of declaration. Is there any conflict of interest is there or not? So here they are giving where we have to be submit our paper. So majorly we have three submission system. One is the manuscript central. It is run by Scholar One. Another one is the editorial manager. Third one is the OJS, Open Journal System. So these are the platforms we can submit. Most of the journals using editorial manager and Scholar One. So this journal also using the Scholar One. So easily they can track whatever the paper we are submitting, previous things, everything. Next thing, cover letter. Cover letter is very, very important while you are submitting the paper. Okay. So what are the things you have to be include in your cover letter? There also you have to mention your name, affiliation, email, everything. Main thing you have to mention the editor name also. Dear professor, so and so. Likewise, you have to mention the editor name. Then manuscript title you have to be mentioning. Then what is the purpose of the statement you have to mention? How your paper relevant to this journal. Then your study summary 2 to 3 lines only. It is not more than 1 page or maximum 2 pages allowed your cover letter. So how your study is new, then how it is fit to the journal, then what are the authorship and ethics statement. Then if you are using any AI, that's also you have to be mentioned in cover letter itself. Then any funding, that's also. Then if you know any reviewer suitable for this paper, you can suggest a 2 to 4 reviewer. That is also completely optional, but some journals making at the time of submission itself, we have to give the reviewer name. So if you are, do not know the reviewer name, that time what you have to do, based on your title, you have to Google, you have to use the Google Scholar. There you have to search. Already published paper will come. So there you can get the author, I mean published author name and email ID. So you can give their name and email ID. So do not give whoever author listed in your paper. Then closing statement, then you have to give your signature. Signature mean not the written signature, your name, title, affiliation, contact email. This is the thing. So some journal will expect for figures separately, tables separately. Sometimes some journal can expect everything in the single manuscript document. So that's also we have to cross checking whether they need the table separate document or along with the manuscript. That's we have to cross verify. Next one, you have to be decide you are going to be submit your paper open access journal or closed access. We have majorly four types of access. One is the gold open access, another one is the diamond open access, one is the hybrid open access, another one is the green open access. In this gold and green, sorry, gold and diamond is most important. Gold mean you have to be pay and publish. How we are getting the gold after paying, we can get it. The similar way you have to be pay and publish, so you can get the rights of your paper. Diamond Open Access means it is runs by any organization or institute. It is free of cost. Author, reader, both can get it free. Author can publish the paper free of cost, and researcher also can submit and publish the paper free of cost. This is the facility. Hybrid mean the same journal have two options. If you pay, they will publish your paper open access. If you are not paying, they will publish your paper as a closed access. Here, what is the problem in the closed access? Once your paper is submitted and published, you have to transfer your complete rights to the publisher. So you do not have any rights for your paper. I mean, you are the author. That is the only right you have. In case if you are using any image or any other figure or tables, that's not owned by you. That's owned by the publisher. So you have to be get the proper permission if you want to be reused. Even someone also want to be reused, they have to get the proper permission. Here is the option for it. So without getting the proper permission, if you are using other table or figure, then your paper possible to retract. So here we have the option request permission. You have to give the request. So you have to pay some amount. So various reason we are requesting the paper, sometimes teaching purpose or reprint purpose or reuse purpose, that's we have to be decided. So this is the copyright clearance center. Here we have to get the approval. So what purpose you are going to be use any specific table or image. For example, republish in a journal. So we have plenty of options. So you are paying USD or which mode you are going to be pay. Then requester type. You are the which requester. I am a non-commercial. Next one, format. You are going to be published print or electronic or both. Just example electronic. Then which portion you want? You want full article or only figures? Yeah. Which part do you want? Full article or figures or tables or anything specific part? That's you have to be mentioned. Next, if you want how many number of figures tables you are going to be used from here, then will you be translating? No, only in English. Then circulation, how many of them going to be used? For example, 100 people going to be used. Just click continue. So you have to be paid $200 to reuse. Even this work is owned by you, you are prepared the paper, but it is published in the hybrid. That's why you do not have the access for your own paper. But it is the gold open access mean author have to give the permission to the another author. I am a person doing a research. My friend is published the paper in the journal Gold Open Access. So I have to send the email request to him. I am going to be use your research instrument. Kindly give you a permission likewise. Then once you are give you a permission, they can use. That is the another way. Yeah. Ethical approval, we already discussed it. Involving any human or animal subject, we have to get the ethical approval. Next, we have to check the language also. So first reviewer will check your novelty of the paper, then your language, then content, then suitability. Likewise, various aspect, the reviewer will evaluate your paper. So you have to be check your language. Once again, your figures are properly fixed it in the place or not. In case misplaced, you have to be remodified. Also, citation references is very, very important. Whatever citation you are given in text, it should be in the references. Same, in case extra, you are giving any references that is not allowed. Whatever you are referred, that only you have to give in the journal. That is the procedure right now. Then research data. So whatever the data you are collected, if you like to be share, you can share, but you have to be submit to the journal for their verification purpose. They will check your originality. Next one, ARCID ID. So ARCID ID is one of the important thing. Whoever submitting the paper, they need ARCID ID. It's optional, but if you have the ARCID ID, you will get lot of benefit from the ARCID ID. I will tell you the benefits at a later stage. So this is another important point. Journal need only 6,000 words, but your paper is the 8,000 words. So in this time, what you have to do? So any tables are long or your research questionnaire, if you have to be attached as a appendix. Also, in case long paragraph, you can make it short, and tables you can make it as a image. Then it will reduce the word. Also, literature review also we can make it shorten, but methodology we have to give maximum information. Then sometimes what I will do, my paper goes beyond 10,000. I have 10 tables mean. It is small tables mean I can take a screenshot of my table. I can attach as a image. So it will not consider as a word. So I can save a lot of words. So this is a way I will do. Okay. Next, ARCID ID. Now we go for the ARCID ID. So this is the unique digital identifier ID. So it can distinguish one researcher from another researcher. For example, Aravind, we have plenty of Aravind we have. So how I can distinguish from others me, this ID will help you. Next one, it can maintain your record. If you are publishing 10 paper, all the 10 paper will come based on your ARCID ID. It's direct to your that number. It's appear in your Scopus also. This way it will help you. Also, citation purpose, it can help you. Then in abroad, if you are applying for the grant or funding, that time they will check your ARCID. Also, while submitting your paper, also some editor can check your background, uh, what you have, what you did, how many papers you are published, you are the peer reviewer, everything they will do the background verification some occasion. So ARCID ID, it's kind of your profile. Everybody should maintain it. So here I am showing my ARCID ID. This is one of the research visibility tool we can say. So if someone do not have the ARCID ID, just go to ARCID site, sign in and register. It is very simple. Once you registered, you will get this number. This 16 number is the unique ID. So here you can create, it's kind of C, you can make it. If you click the printable record, it will give you your complete profile, whatever you are added here. See website, whatever I have, what are the IDs I have, my employment detail, educational qualification, anything invited, everything it will come. So all the researchers should maintain all these ID. All these IDs are helpful for more visualization of your paper if you are published. So Google Scholar, it is used for the, I mean, getting the citation count, H index, I10 index, everything you will get. ResearchGate, it is the academic social networking site. So you can post your full paper. Also, you can search paper. Also, you can send the request to someone else. In case I publish the paper, someone need, they can send the request through the ResearchGate. You can send to them. This is a research ID. This is also one profile. Academia.edu, similar to the ResearchGate. LinkedIn, that's also help you for the professional connectivity. So next one, SSRN, that's also you can post your full paper. Then once you have published the paper, you will get the Scopus author ID. Until you will not get this Scopus author ID, this is researcher ID is called the Web of Science ID. So these are the basic ID researcher have to be maintained. These are the basic ID have to be maintained. Once you are published, you will get these two IDs. So next thing, this is the Scopus author ID. Just one click, it will redirect you to your Scopus profile. Whatever the publication, here is the ARCID ID. So once you are published the paper, based on the cross ref, your paper will fetch it from here. I can show you here. Wait. See, once paper is published, it will give you notification to you. Your paper is cross-ref made changes, your ARCID ID, your paper is added, this is your paper detail, this is DOE. Likewise, automatically it will change. If you want, you can hide your profile also. That option also we have, a private option and a public option. But it should be in public, mostly expected. So if you want to be hide anything, you can hide it here. We have the hiding option also. Hiding options also we have. Only me or everyone likewise. Otherwise, entire profile also you can hide it if you need. But that is not better idea. So here, whatever the essential details you are able to fill it, you may fill it. Then other benefit of this ARCID ID is that if you are the reviewer of some journal, you will get the notification from here. See, these are the peer review you already did. Likewise, you will get the credit. How this will credit will help you in case you have the idea in future somewhere in editorial board, they can check your article. Okay, he have the previous experience of reviewing the paper, so we can consider him or not. Likewise, they can take the decision. So here also journal will attach your archive ID. This is another purpose. Okay, we are going for our subject now. What to cite and what not to cite. That we have to be very clear. So before going, I'm going to be tell the different types of plagiarism. First, what is plagiarism? I like to explain. If you are using someone else's idea or work without giving a proper credit is called plagiarism. Otherwise, copying, paraphrasing, submitting another person's work as your own. That's also plagiarism. Some people are doing the same thing. Many in Delhi based, we have a lot of publishing, I mean, publication divisions. They can prepare for your paper, everything. They can do the paraphrasing. They can submit your thesis likewise. Also, buying, borrowing, or using papers written by others is also plagiarism. If you are buying or borrow or using papers written by others, this is also considered as a plagiarism. Plagiarism, we have a lot of types. And general types only I'm going to be talk now. Direct plagiarism. If you are copying word by word, that is called direct plagiarism. So next one, paraphrase plagiarism. I write the paper, same paper you are also writing, but you are only doing the paraphrasing and submitting. That's also called as a plagiarism. That's also ethically wrong. Next one, a mosaic plagiarism. It is the mixing original phrases with your own writing without quotation mark. If you are using someone work, then you have to be use double quote. Next one, accidental plagiarism. That's most of them will do without knowing it will happen. Maybe the carelessness or lack of intent does not excuse the act. So self plagiarism, accidental plagiarism, everything is punishable. We have to be avoid everything. Even reusing your own work, that's also a kind of plagiarism only, even if you are citing. So we have to avoid the duplication, but some occasion it is allowed, but not all the time. Next point, what to cite and what not to cite. Every researcher must be know. We have to be avoid to cite the predatory journal. So predatory mean it is lack of peer review, poor quality, or fake research. It can harm your credibility. So researchers should know what is the authenticated journal, what is the predatory journal. This is also I will explain in the upcoming slide. What is the predatory journal? Okay, I have the detailed slide on this. I will explain everything step by step. Then retracted paper. So once paper is retracted from the journal, that's also we have to avoid. Maybe we have around 100 plus reason to retracting one paper. So maybe it is the error or fraud, maybe ghostwriting or data manipulation. Likewise, we have 100 plus reason. So that's why we have to avoid the retracted paper. If you are cite retracted paper, definitely it will give negative impact to your paper also and possible to rejection also. And we have to avoid already morning discussed by sir hallucinated AI prepared references. We have to be avoided because we are not able to track such kind of references. Next one, Wikipedia or Open Wikis, because it's some anyone can edit here. So this is not an authenticated source. So we have to be avoided, especially in academic purpose. We have to avoid it because after some period it is possible to disappear. That is also another reason. Then next, student paper or assignment which is unpublished. Usually we will not do, but we have to avoid it. Even I'm a student, I'm doing one work, my friend also doing. If I copy with my friend, that's also plagiarism only. Internally, we have to avoid such things. Next one, blogs or personal opinion, because there is without academic backing and a subjective, often not evidence based. So blogs, there is no evidence based. We have weakness in the academic strength, so we have to avoid this is blogs also. Next one, social media post. Still, some people are citing LinkedIn Twitter, Facebook, that's we have to be avoided because these all are informal sources, also unreliable unless posted by recognized experts or institution. If any recognized institution mean UNESCO or NISO, likewise they are posting, okay, that's fine. We can maybe consider it just for the reference only. Uh, but if your friend post or someone's posting in social media some criticism, these things we have to be avoided. Next one, outdated sources, especially in the fast changing field. Not it's not suitable for all the field. If you are belongs to computer, I mean chemistry, physics, you have to be use same, I mean formulas only. Mathematics also. That time we can cite old one. If you are the computer science field or some other educational field, we have to cite latest work. Maximum past 5 year work is recommendable. So we have to be avoid our own past work citation also. It's lead to self-plagiarism. Must cite your previous publication if reused. Next one, AI-generated content we have to be avoid because it is not validated. Also, no source traceability. Also, it is a hallucinated information. Next one, why not to cite in research? This is common knowledge. The Earth orbits the Sun. This is the very common statement. So you can write, but no need to be cite. Then historical fact that are widely known, India gained independence in 1947. So everybody knows this. This is a very common factor. So no need any special citation for this. Standard definition formula, area of circle, this is everybody knows. So no need any citation. Next one, routine methods in your field that widely accepted. Regularly you are doing one method or someone is doing one same method, mean there is no need for citation for that one. Next one, what researchers should cite? Yeah, we have to be cite the recent article, preferably last 5 years, reflect current development and updated knowledge. Next one, we have to cite the peer-reviewed journal article, verified by expert, because it can ensure the accuracy and credibility. That's more important. Peer-reviewed paper we have to cite. Randomly, we can't cite a paper in the local journal because that's not going for the proper peer review. Which means there is no academic evidence. Based on the payment, they can simply accept the paper and publish the paper. In case data is wrong, you are applying that data in your paper or medical field, it is affect the person, maybe possible to causes to death also. It is more dangerous. So we have to avoid these things. Next one, yeah, journal also expecting recent citation. It's for the various reason. One is the visibility reason. Another one is the side score and impact factor. So if you cite the latest paper, journal will get the side score. Side score, this is provided by the Scopus. It is based on the past 4 year data. Impact factor given by the Web of Science Clarity Analytics based on the past 2 year data. So small tip, if you are going to submit any paper in any journal, try to cite one or two paper in that journal. Maybe sometimes they can give the importance to your paper. Okay, this paper is because they also will get the next year impact factor, good impact factor. So this one we can cite a data set from the reputed repository. So if you are doing the research, I mean World Health Organization or ICSSR, if you are getting the data from there, you can cite it because it is the authenticated and verified one. Next one, official report from the government or NGO or international organization, anything we can cite. This is also authenticated data. It is verifiable statistics. For example, human population, Indian government is conducted so and so here, then you can refer, and the Niti Aayog report, you can refer. These are the things you can refer, higher education related things. That's we can cite it. Next one, high quality conference paper. Yeah, nowadays everybody is started to organizing the conference throughout the year. Multiple conferences are organizing. So mostly all the conferences are not at all indexed, not proper peer reviewed. But it is the standard article you can cite. It is indexing Scopus or Web of Science like IEEE or any Springer. If they are going, then you can cite that kind of paper. But which is not non-indexed, try to avoid it. Next one, you can cite systematic review, meta-analysis, then multiple study, literature review paper also you can cite for your paper. Then next one, credible digital sources, which is a paper having the DOE, proper metadata, you can cite. This is I will explain while I'm going for the Jotaro practical. So it is easy to trace. DOE, it is the digital object identifier. It is the unique ID for your paper. So it will helpful you. Next one, yeah, this one, direct quote from any source, book or article or website, you can cite. You have to give the credit to the author. Then paraphrased idea from someone else's work, you have to be cited. If you are using any data, table, charts, and graphs you did not create, then you have to be cite them. Then image, figure, or any illustration from published work, you have to be cite. Sometimes here copyrights are there, you have to get the copyright, then you have to be cite. Then theories, method, models developed by others. A lot of theoretical frameworks are there. For example, oh, suddenly nothing is coming. Okay, news article, blog post, or even social media, if referenced. News article we can cite, for example, Times of India, they are publishing me, we can cite that kind of article. Blog post, it is authenticated blog post, then we can cite. Personal blog post we can't cite. Even social media, if referenced. Then speeches or interview, personal communication, this is also we have to be cite. Then code or software, if you are not writing somebody given in the open source, then you have to be cited. Okay, next section, just a minute. These are the things I will demonstrate later. So here, right now I can explain about the Google Scholar. So if you are a researcher, you try to create the Google Scholar alert. That will help you. Whenever new articles are published in based on your relevant field, so first you have to create the Google Scholar profile. If you do not have, it is the free. If you have the, first you have to create your personal ID. Then you have to use your institute ID to verify your profile. I will show you my profile. Once your profile is verified, it will come verified email at bennett.edu.in. If you removed, here we have the option alerts. You can create the alerts based on your area of interest. So you will get whatever new papers are indexing in Google Scholar. It will give the email communication to you. This is the paper is published in your area. You have to give the keywords and you have to create the alert. For example, I am listed on Metaverse. So just create the alert mean it will give you weekly 3 times alert to you. Send the mail, whatever new papers are indexed, it will comes to your email. So you are up to date. It will create more interest to doing the research. This is one of the way. So this is the science research assistant and lazy scholar. I will share this. You can explore it, how these plugins are working. I can demonstrate one or two, but not all. Okay, this is called a plugin. Just you will get it the Chrome Web Store in the extension category. Just add to Chrome, add extension. So now extension is added. This is the extension. So how it will work? So it will work in the Google Scholar. So it will show you whether it is Q1, quarter 1, quarter 2, likewise. But still, all these kind of plugins are under the development. But at least you can get the basic idea. So now I'm opening Google Scholar. So it is loaded. We have to wait until loading is completed. So earlier I am already discussed which paper you have to be cite, which is more indexed and getting more citation. Here we have the quartile wise. Q1 mean this journal is the quarter one based on SCIMAGO ranking. So you can read this paper Q1, likewise you can get the details. Otherwise, if you want to be check someone profile also, you can check very easily with this help of plugin. I can show my profile. Whatever things we are published, it will come here. So see, it is showing I published a Q1 15% of the paper overall, Q2 50% of the paper, Q3 and not appeared. Likewise, you can evaluate your profile. This is a way this plugins are helpful. So right now I don't want this plugin. I'm going to be remove the plugin now. It will reduce my laptop speed sometimes. Just to remove from Chrome. So this easy book medicine medical related journal it will shows. Many other features are there with these plugins. Okay, next plagiarism consequences. Again, ethical aspect. So it is possible to failing your academic grade. When I was working on organization, even student project also they can use the parenting software. They will check. Nowadays, LMS system itself plagiarism is incorporated. They can your supervisor can check your plagiarism level. Then only they can give your internal mark. So recently, what was happened? Here is the one news. I hyperlinked. I will show you why we have to be avoid the plagiarism. So this is the LLP student, Jindal Global Law School, failing grade for AI generated answer. This issues, I think, I don't know whether it is completed or not. It is published in 2024. So they are failed. He went to the court and he argued as per the university do not have the policy for this AI generated content. Also, I didn't generate it. Likewise, they did. But even though they are failed it, I don't know the current result. Next one, revoked degrees if plagiarism is discovered after graduation also. Many countries, they can do this. Here are the sample, even thesis also, especially European and North America, South America, they are strictly following these guidelines. Also, it is punishable offense. This name is false. Yeah. So for revoking degree, they never think about which position you are. Even you are the minister or any powerful position also, they can cancel the degrees. So two-thirds of this is Middle East policy was copied other sources without proper credit. So they didn't give the credit so far. They are revoked this degree. So degree is wasted now. In future, India also we can expect these things will happen. Right now, PhD we have some policy. Then professional consequences. If you are in the job, they can terminate from your job if they come to know. Plagiarism in report, presentation, or publication can lead to dismissal. That's definitely they will do. Also, sometimes they will not give the job also. More number of paper is retracted from the journal without adequate reason. They are possible to, I mean, decline from the job. Next, loss of credibility. So retraction of published work, scientific paper. So the people won't believe us. That is another thing. Then retraction, I told you various reason. So this is the paper retracted. Is strongly requested by the reviewer. Here was cite some references, although they are completely irrelevant to the present work. So this is also wrong. They are compromised with these things. So I'm a person submitted the paper. After submitting, it goes for the review. Reviewer are giving the comments. You have to cite my 10 of the paper, but it is not directly relevant to the your paper or context or concept. But still, you are cited mean that is also lead to the retraction in the future. So this was happened, but again they are published this paper after retraction in the another journal. See, this is the thing. This is the paper. The article has been retracted as per the Elsevier policy article withdrawal. So the reasons are they are mentioned. Prompting 13 citation reviews during the peer review process, yeah, investigated conducted. So research integrity publishing ethics has determined that authors were requested two of reviewer instead redundant references. The peer review process is deemed to be compromised. This is the point. So it is compromised. So they are retracting the paper. Now, just see, this is a paper retracted on 2024. Again, they are submitted in journal. They published it. This is allowed. Again, it goes for the proper peer review. Then the paper is published, but still it is inactive. So no need to be compromised. We have to be directly report to the editor. So these are the paper are not relevant to my paper. So I'm not ready to cite as per the reviewer suggestion request. You have to intimate to the editor. That is the author responsibility. So here we have the useful link for retraction watch. So already I informed you more than 100 reason papers are possible to retract. So So retraction is not to be wrong, but it, as per the COPE Committee of Publication Ethics guidelines, it is to correct the literature, not punish the author. Okay, for major error, misrepresentation, unethical practice, or compromised peer review. This is the reason. So, but still, it is the negatively impact to the researcher profile. So here is the reason as we discussed. So first, author is unresponsive. I mean, editor will send the mail. If you are not giving the reply, then they can do the retraction. Then lack of balance. Likewise, we have plenty of reasons. Conflict of interest, concern issue with the peer review. Sometimes what they will do, peer review also they can do the manipulations. So that time editor can do the payment basis obligation, then copyright, wrongly use the figure. Likewise, we have the things. You can check with this website. It is called Retraction Watch Database. Here you will get the entire data of the detailed things. Next one, retractionwatch.com. Here you can get the current news, what is going on. It is very interesting. If you are the researcher, you try to read it, whatever current trend is going on. Also, they have the subscription option also. I mean, email notification, you will get it daily. Somewhere the option is there. Yeah, here. Just enter your email, then you will get the regularly mail, get our newsletter. So you come to know the current trend, what are the reasons the attractions are going on. Also, previous articles also there. If you go down, month-wise they are archived, so you can check it. You can get the broader overview of the retraction things. 2010 to 2025, around 15 years data is available, 15 plus. Next one, copyright basics. So copyright is the legal grant to the creator of the original work. So it is productive. It is entirely, I am prepared this slide based on article aspect, not general aspect. Copyright, many things it is covered, but journal article, thesis and dissertation, in this table chart and original data and a presentation and many more it is covering. So key rights of the copyright owner, reproduction, distribution, and public performance of display, derivative works. In research, this include controlling how your article or data thesis is reused. So copyright, if you are citing, I mean, if you are referring, you have a paraphrasing also, you have to cite. I already discussed, you have to get the permission. Then check license, open access or Creative Commons work. So Creative Commons license are varied. You have to check with the Creative Commons license that details are available. I will show you that's also. But when copyright have the exemption mean limited use of copyright material without permission. For example, we are using for the educational purpose or research purpose or any criticism or commentary, but the amount of the purpose matter, not all research use is fair use. So in India, we have the term fair dealing. So academic purpose, it is allowed, but a limited part only allowed. But if you are getting the Harvard business case, you have to be pay how many students are going to be access the Harvard business case, then only they will allow. So that's not free, but some things are free. We can get it free of cost. Next one, self-archiving and publisher agreement. Many publishers restrict reuse of your own work also. So preprint, post-print sharing is allowed. So preprint mean before publishing the work, you can post any preprint server is called is preprint. Post-print mean once your paper is accepted, you will get the author accepted manuscript. It is after peer review. Preprint mean before peer review. So we have to check Serfa Romeo or journal policy, what it is trying to share with us. So this is the website. You can explore, you can search the journal name, you can check the policy. I just searched college and research library. So here, most of the journals details you will get it. So you have to click the view journal. Then they are giving the detailed policy of the journal. So option with no embargo CC BY NC license, which means non-commercial purpose we can use it. There is no embargo period, which means no restriction. Immediately it is allowed to use anyone. Then here open access complaints are there. That's we have to check. Yeah, here is the complete journal detail. Who is the publisher, ISSN number, whether it is indexed in Doge. Doge means Directory of Open Access Journal. There also you will get the open access journal list. That's I will show you. Then here they are mentioned. We have to be pay any APC or not. APC mean article processing charges. For this journal, no need to be paid because it is run by the association. Okay. Very common questions researchers usually ask how to identify the free journal. That's also I will explain. Still we have a lot of slides. Okay. Yeah, this is openly available Creative Commons license. If you Google it, you will get it. So it will explain modify commercial use credit needed. So mostly all the work is credit needed except CC0, Creative Commons 0. Then commercial use it is allowed only 1, 2, 3. CC, BY, SA, share alike, non-derivative, non-commercial. So non-derivative. These are the allowed. So here if you check, you come to know this journal under the which category we can reuse or not. CCBYNC. So CCBYNC mean commercial use is not allowed, but modification is allowed. So even though we have to give the credit to the journal or author. This is the thing. So we have the Creative Commons portal. There also you can check. This is the difference between the plagiarism and copyright. Plagiarism is unethical without giving the credit. Copyright infringement means illegal or unauthorized use. So both are, we have to be more careful about it. So every journal having their own details based on this Serfa Romeo, my department paper, I prepared some list how it is working likewise. So it's one of the toughest task with the help of Doge I did. whether it is the open access model, diamond open access, who is the copyright holder, author, license type, whether we have to pay APC or not, peer review type, everything you will get from Toj also. So here I am showing the, sorry, I'm going to be show the Toj site. So here all kind of open access journals are available, mainly gold open access and diamond open access. You come to know here we have the field wise filter also. If you go here, journals you can check. So right now 22,000 plus indexed journals are available. If you want to be find out without fees, here is the option without fees. You can check. See here they are giving the license category also. Then no APC or other charges. When it is last updated, original authenticated website, it will direct you. Here if you go again down, we have subject, which subject you are looking the paper. For example, you are the education department or medicine department, you have to be choose and filter it. So based on the medicine, 4,000, sorry, yeah, 4,000 plus indexed journals are there. I want only without fee. If you click without fee, 2,000 journals are there. Then likewise, you can filter it. Then language, only English you can change. And the publisher, if you're looking any specific publisher or reputed publisher in your field, you can go with the reputed publisher like Elsevier or Springer Open without payment. Then publisher country, you like to be choose, you can choose country wise also. Then peer review types, that's also, I told you, know, plenty of types are available. Anonymous peer review, double anonymous peer review, editorial, open. So these are the things also you can check. Maximum try to go double anonymous peer review plus anonymous peer review. This option you can choose it. So mostly date added, if you go for the recently added article, it is not indexed in the Scopus database. So you have to be check once whether it is Scopus or Web of Science index. That is very, very most important. That's also I will tell you now how to do. So right now I'm taking old journals, not the latest one. So Journal of Biomedical Science, copy paste. If you do not have the Scopus access, Scopus actually searching is free, but downloading the data is costly. So I'm using Scimago. This is the free. It's run by only Scopus only. So I entered Journal of Biomedical Science. It's showing related to key terms all the journals. Only open Journal of Biomedical Science. So right now it is under the Q1 category. So Q1 means it is the good. So I told you diamond open access mean here we can get the differentiation. Diamond symbol they will use. Also this lock open mean it is open access. So if you click the home page, it will direct you to the home page. So still you have the doubt, you have to be go to the Scopus. There also you have to be confirm it whether it is Scopus indexed or. So if you have the access, fine. If you do not have the access, you can search. Searching is allowed. So we have the access, so no problem. So just to go and go to the search option here. Go to the article, not article title, sources. We have to go to the sources. Yeah, in the sources, here title, enter title, Journal of Biomedical Sciences. Yeah, it is Scopus indexed. It is open access. Also, we have to check currently it is active or not. So it is published in 1993 to 2025. It is currently active journal. This is the current site score. Next, you have to be check Web of Science also. Web of Science basic search is free. So you have to go to MJL, which means Master Journal List. So if you go to this site, here also you can copy paste your title. Just enter. This one I don't have access, so still we have the search options. So this is the Journal of Biomedical Science. It is collection, core collection. It is SCI indexed. So it is very good quality, high quality journal. So indexing, we have various types. One is the SCI, SSCI, then SCI means science citation, SSA, social science citation, arts and humanities citation, emerging source citation. Likewise, we have lot of citation index. So the difference also there, this indexing, Scopus indexing and Web of Science indexing also, quartile will be vary. Maybe sometimes Scopus quartile is Q2 mean Web of Science quartile may be Q3 or Q4. So this IMEGA will help you with various options to find the suitable journal. Just go to the home page. Here we have the journal ranking. Click the journal ranking. So you are looking only open access. Here we have only Diamond open access journal, which means no need to be paid. You choose this option first. So based on that, we have 4,556 journals. But here you have to choose which subject you are going to be published. So we can choose randomly any one of the subject. So I'm choosing archaeology. So based on archaeology, 105 journals are there. But I like to be published including Web of Science indexing also, not only Scopus index. So I'm choosing again only Web of Science journal. Right now 27 journals only in this category. Then you have to be check language, that is more important. So try to avoid publishing the paper Q4 category. That's lead mostly sometimes it's possible to remove from the Scopus category. Also some of the Imego category fake journals also there in the Q4. So more aware of it. Yeah. Arvind sir, can we take the break
Sir,
or we can continue?
sir, we can take a break for 15 minutes, sir. Afterwards, we can continue.
Okay, sir, fine. Thank you.
Dear participants, just take a 15 minutes break. After that, we can continue our section.